Yeah, I'm Reinhold, treasure hunter extraordinaire. Thank you for joining my stream today. Today we'll be playing Blueprints, the game about getting lost within the game, about getting lost within the game. I am reaching. I don't know where I'm going anymore. I do know I need the magnifying glass and the tomb together, and I know I'm going to collect some blue memos. I'm going to put some blue rooms up in rank 8 and see what they have to say. And maybe we'll get some info that way. Maybe we won't. We found the last safe. We haven't cracked it. We're still trying to figure that one out. But, you know, we made some progress. A little bit of progress. I don't know how much we've truly gotten, but yeah, it's ambiguous, ambivalent, vague, I guess. How's everyone's weekend been? I hope it's been good. It's been good. I did end up going down into the crawl space and root around for whatever makes the noise in the pipes, and couldn't really find anything that was actionable. I could hear it when the washing machine was going, but it might just be water entering the pipes. I don't know. I wasn't able to really get anything. Like, I thought I might have to shift a pipe or something to stop knocking on something else, but it wasn't that. So hopefully it's fine. Fine. Maybe. I don't really want to call another plumber. The last couple plumbers, they told me their life story. I should probably relay that at some point. But I did spend basically all of today. I spent all of today just watching From. I thought I was going to play a new video game or something. I was supposed to start Expedition 33, and then I kind of like I watched an episode like for while I was eating breakfast or whatever, and then I was like, I'll just keep watching. It's been a while since I've binged a show so hard. I think the last time I did that was with A Good Place. So. You know it's good. You know it's good. It's a good show. Alright, let's go ahead and hop on in real quick. Boop, boop. Alright, I need to continue. We're on day 68, which is pretty far in. I imagine they might... I heard that after like 365 days, they steal the gallery from me. So... we might get there. We might get there. If I'm still playing this 365 days in, please just hunt me down and end my misery. Oh, I've lost it. I've lost my mind. I am curious as to if that actually happens. I don't think it does. It'd be weird though. Weird if it did, right? Alright. So our primary hope is that we pick up the tomb. Freaking breath. I'll take it. Okay. We might be able to dump it back into the coat check if we get the mag glass and the tomb. We can dump it again. Although I think we do need to try to solve that drawing room safe today. We could do it hard mode. There's only so many dates. Okay, we got the tomb. That's a good start. Let's go grab the rerolls and search for the coat check. Right. Okay. Once we find the coat check, we'll be able to learn what the new clues have to say. Yeah, magnet glass. We do need to get the drafting studio, I think, and just absolutely find it. Do the safe. We might brute force the safe. Just so I don't have to deal with it again. Okay. If we draw the drawing room. Room here. I don't like the classroom. Right, we need to try to save... You save blue rooms for the 8th rank, right? Oh yeah, we could redraw. What are we looking for here? Observatory. Coat check. You know? Okay, I will take the observatory here. Oh, the coat check's right here though. Okay, we can get the observatory later. Take the coat check. Alright, we're off to a good start. We're gonna get that that information. Like that. Why do I have 3 keycards? How did I get 3 keycards? Is that right? There must be some sort of error. Okay. No, I have 3 keycards. Somehow. I think I broke the game. I found a bug. I hope it's not going to be a big deal later. Okay, I have the magnifying glass. That's the important thing. We're not even going to mess with anything else right now. We're going straight for... maybe I should just jump to the... No, we want to burn... We want to burn rooms, that's right. Before jumping to the final 8th rank. We also want the observatory. We found out that there's more stars than... There's a special constellation that's above and beyond the one we found. Let me see if I need to... do the angel puzzle again. I do. Oh, okay. I gotta remember what it was. All right, I have the list. I have the list. It's in my notes. Chewing up my steps. Pull up my notes. This is why we take notes. Go to the angels. Okay. We have Scepter and Shield, Orinda, you're first. Then the Riding Crop from Lydia is second. She's up here. I knew she was close. Right, this is the Riding Crop, Lydia. She's a horse girl. Rena the Hoe. Jack. Joya likes the paddle. Paddle. Daja in the pitch. Daja's the farmer. She's a southern country girl angel. Vea the duster. She's from steampunk London, not regular London, steampunk London. Milla the broom, the maid. These are some kinky angels. And then Draxus with the scythe. There we go. There we go. Okay. the 8finity. Let me move notes to... Alright, we got a lot to check here. The red prints. Wonder why it doesn't have any of the line. Okay. Once there was a red prince, sat on a red throne. He had a red crown of rubies, a castle made of stone. I'm being a little extra thorough here today. Nice and thorough. Prince had a love for everything red. The only true color, the prince often said. What is that? Honeycomb? Lobster. Red lobsters. These classic. What is that? That's unusual, right? It's a... Why is there a... What is that, a pentagon? I understand the red stop sign. That's a hexagon. But why is there a pentagon? Red pentagon. What does that mean? Apples or oranges? Or apples? Roses? All these make sense. What is this? What is this for? Hold on, what is that for? How many sides did you say? It's not a hexagon. It's a octagon, right? I didn't. I said an octagon. That's the 8 sides of a stop sign. No, a pretty kitty. No.
Ardent Alobex just called Reinhold a pretty kitty. Who's a pretty kitty? You're a pretty kitty.
How are you? I hope you're having a good. I hope you're having a good weekend. Give or take, pretty kitty nouns. I hope things are going well. I may have spent the last bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If there's anything you want to talk about, absolutely hit me up. Not getting enough sleep, but too much to do. Too many people to talk to. Oh. Well, probably it's not it's bad, but it's not too bad maybe. Not getting enough sleep is pretty bad. I would know though. My goal for this week is to get sleep because I'm supposed to do like the little marathon the week after with the spooky stuff. So I'm really gonna focus on getting good sleep this time. I hope, maybe, probably not, but I'm gonna try. I hope you do too. I spent maybe like the last 7 hours watching From. Get out of here, crossed music. I was admittedly confused yesterday when you said the music box was scary, but they really it became scary. It became quite scary. and they really pulled it back. I think they did a really good job. They ended up basically dealing with all the things that I had kind of issues with. They started talking to each other. They made advancements. They the quality of the show went up considerably when they started talking to each other. It was palpable. Hi, Quill. Hello. So it's kind of had me. I've been watching it. I've been watching it for the last 7 hours. The end of season 2 was really good. A vast improvement to the end of season 1. I think you couldn't even tell season 1 ended. It just felt like another episode. End of season 2 was definitely a season ender. Started season 3 really strong. They pulled it back. They pulled it back, and they did a really good job, and I'm really happy that they did, because I like it. I do like it. Hello, Quill. I hope you're doing well. We were discussing From, and also what this hexagon is doing here in this page about red. I'm not really sure, and it's confusing to me. And where should I write that? Right, maybe. What? It's not a hexagon either. What? Isn't no? That's a yeah. You're right. That's a pentagon. That's a pentagon. You're right. Just I got it confused with the other one. It's a pentagon. You're right. You're right. You're right. Still, it doesn't make much sense. It's just so hard. No, I'm not. I'm not. Look, I spent 7 hours just watching TV. I was supposed to start a new. I was supposed to like play Expedition 33 or something, and I ended up just watching TV. I'm probably brain dead. Maybe I need to write. Where am I gonna put this? I'm gonna put this pentagon in red? Question marks. Himbo arc? No, I'm not a himbo. No, I'm really not. I'm really smart. I'm so smart. Question mark? Arc implies that they're right. Ow! No! I'm not. You know what? I need to check. No, okay. Nothing yet. Okay. Alright, he could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. Okay. Nothing standing out here. That's true. I need a guide to get through this, I'm sure. Eventually I'll get a guide. The guide. True. I'm a really clever cat. Got that asymptote. The what? The what? I don't. What is that? What is an asymptote? Like, I know what a symptom is, but fear the view. Heard that the sky underlined strangely. Why is the sky underlined? Alright. The asymptote. Fine tooth comb. Fine tooth comb. Okay. And well. Yeah. I didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. You know, legs that go on forever? Never quite meeting the curve? What? You mean what, like a parallel and asymptote? Are you suggesting that I'm parallel to the curve? What? That's huh? I am. Huh? I I I'm not good at geometry math, I guess. Never saw the sights of lights. Okay. I think Aloe's doing math jokes that neither of us are smart enough to get. I've heard of the one where I want to lie tangent to your curves. I'm the dumbest one here, man. There's some weird math jokes he had. I should look up proof it. I've never taken a math class. Oh boy. Oh boy, we don't have to fight over being dumb. That's okay. Couldn't see beyond. Yet how many times have you reread? He was aware. Did Louis Carroll have a lot of math? Never caught a glimpse. The world. I mean, we don't need to put a number on that. What's the book I've read the most? I read a book twice. I must have, right? Like an honorary degree in abstract and imaginary math. That is true. How many unbirthdays have you had, Quill? Enough, right? Is this the constellation we need? If I read book twice, it said strike fear into your heart. I'm sure I've read look, when I was growing up, every summer my parents would like, you have to do summer reading, right? That was so bad, Ala didn't even register it. That's great. So we had to do summer reading, right? And we had to do it in order to be allowed to like have fun, right? To go out, have fun, to go not sledding. That was in winter. Whatever we did for fun, video games mostly. In order to do that, we had to do like our summer reading. So I distinctly remember pretending to have read Around the World in 80 Days. And I did this by reading exactly the first chapter, one of the chapters 2/3 of the way through the book, and the last chapter. And then I was like, yeah, I read this book. And that was my little cheat sheet. Biking to the library and reading adult books was how I had fun in the summer. Well, I'm sorry that you were tortured as a child. I don't know. I can't really help you. Okay. Do I want that constellation? I don't think I need it, but I want it anyways. Is it big enough? I didn't go to school. Have friends reading was all there was. Yeah. Take a tiny picture. I don't think this is the important part here, but actually I kind of want a picture of this lady with a bird. Stands out to me. I think it might mean something. It's not sure. Oh. Yeah. I'm not sure what. Alright. To be fair, I did read all of the Animorphs and all of Lord of the Rings, well, except for the Silmarillion or whatever. And all of the Harry Potters and Rachel, my beloved gender. She would fight you. She would punch you. But, understandable. Blue butterfly. Where's the top? I was there for Marco. I'm not gonna lie. I was there for Marco. Uh, I always find it deeply vindicating that at the end of the series, Marco was the only one who could handle living without the war. He was the only one going on the talk shows and living the big life. He was like, yeah, I'm a celebrity now. So I was like, yeah, get it, Marco. Okay. Skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. Okay, I don't know if this is a hint or if this is just like the credits that were is when we first found room 46. I think this is the version that was read to us by the mom. Okay. Not very many clues in there. Maybe. I think, okay, so I did end up trying to take I took a class in college specifically for reading. It was like an elective reading class. Specifically, I was like, I'm going to read books for once. And I managed to read like 2 before I gave up. Before I stopped. And I got to the point where I legit only had to answer some questions here and there. And I got the answers correct via context alone of the conversation. The teacher was, I guess they were asking too many leading questions or something. He knew what to do. He'd likely find you. Yeah. Clues come together like a pair of new shoes. Memos. How many memos should be? I wonder if... Are there visible memos on this board? They weren't legible. Let me check the picture. Go back to the new clue. A bunch of illegible ones. Trace the steps, study the files. God only know I know. Red herring. Ryan, what's your favorite book? How can I have a favorite book? I've only ever read them once. I guess technically I've read The Hobbit twice on account of I've had it read to me first, and then I read it myself like a couple years later. So there you go. Maybe The Hobbit. But that might just be because there's an actual riddle battle in there. Riddle battles are pretty good. Princess Bride Max. Do you think your favorite book has to be the one you read the most, or not the one you enjoyed the most? I'd have to enjoy reading books to enjoy it the most. I did read The Princess Bride, and it was good. It was quite good. They had some parts in it that the movie didn't, and I was like, oh, these are some fun little twist additions, changes, sort of things. I was like, that makes the book worth reading over the over just seeing the movie. They're both worth doing, probably. Double check about Kirk. I, when's the last time I read a book? Just real quick. I had to have oh, I read like a comic anthology of Loki. Yeah, it said the Princess Bride. Wasn't good. I do think it's good. I also think I am exceptionally tired of hearing the quotes. Because I know I hang around with too many old people, and old people love quoting that movie. Especially old nerds. Old nerds love quoting that movie so much, and I'm just like, nah, inconceivable. Yes, exactly. Uh, so I get tired of the references to it, but I think the movie itself is good. Check everything. Publishers. Insert small case. Now. You like that with Monty Python? Totally fair. About the king with the rook. We did that. Okay. Here's where... What? Well, hold on. Okay. This is the... Okay. Castle. That's the S. So, am I right about those O's? Okay. So then maybe the cat was standing on the T over here. These are definitely O's, right? And somehow this has too much overlap with the secret. There's a T. Figured they'd be right next to each other, though. I put the... Yeah. Not a real game until you break out those spreadsheets. I have too many spreadsheets. Where's the secret passage note? Oh, here it is. Okay. Much overlap with secret passage. And yeah. Okay. How is that an overlap? I gotta figure out what the secret passage hint is. And a clue in the secret passage. What clue in the secret passage? Okay. The secret passage, no, it's not blue. So I can't get a blue memo out of it. He looked under beds and in X's and to remove that? Question AIDS question. Tome after tome, the library loaded. Search the I need to solve that. I need to write down that I need to solve that. Freaking book cipher. I feel like it's might be like the breakthrough we need. I need to sit down and just cipher. I need a breakthrough. I need a new breakthrough. What is that winding counterclockwise? Oh, wait. What's this? Why are there numbers on this book? That's strange, right? That's strange. I feel like that's not insignificant. I need to... Do you think maybe there are numbers on the secret passage books? Didn't see before? Numbers 9 and 0 on books. Weirdly placed. Counterclockwise. Clock. Okay. That is... Okay. Okay. Changed all the letters in the line. All the colors. Mother used to call me. Okay. This magnifying glass has not been as helpful as I'd hoped. We got like 2 things out of it. Come on. Got anything else for me? No, no. having read this over. And one per page. Major. Dead end in major key. Dead end in major keys. Is that a musical thing? On the way. On the way. That there before. On the way. What? On the way. On the way. Okay. We just gotta get on the way. I don't know what's on the way. We're on the way to figuring things out. Just we're on that way. Eventually, okay. Alright, I guess that's that. Well, alright, we need focus up. Get to drafting. I'm gonna draft us some blue memos, I guess. Maybe a drafting studio for the safe. I want to try the safe again. I don't know if I'm gonna get anywhere with it, but I want to try it. Gotta try. We're gonna focus up and we're gonna try. Okay. Somebody left their car keys. They're mine now. My car. Do we want the dining room or the break room? Bedroom would be also would be good, but now we haven't gotten the dining room on rank 8 or the closet at rank 8. I'm gonna just try to focus on getting stuff up to rank 8. The heck? That 1/3 of 18? What? 1/3 of 18 would be 6. Okay. 5 times 3 is 15. Oh boy. 1/3 of 21 is what, 7? Oh. It's really throwing in factors now or whatever. Pushing the limits. The limit of acceptability. No shovel. Disappointing, but not surprising. Boudoir. Try for the conservatory, but we gotta stop and take the observatory instead. We got the planetarium memo last time, and it told us that there's a star. There's a constellation bigger than this 50. We don't know what it is. We just need like 50 more stars. We just need 50 more stars. You'll be fine. And we can't spend any, despite the Inkwell trying to taunt us with its precious redraws. Special precious redraws. The apple. Take my money. I care a little. How dare you take my money? Boudoir for that sweet steps. And then head back to the entrance hall. Ew. Nom nom nom. Okay. Boiler room, I want to save for the 8th rank if possible. I bet you the blue memo in the boiler room is going to be probably not all that helpful. We probably already got whatever it's going to tell us about. I think we have to take parlor here. Alright, time for a logic game. This box has gems. Well, maybe. False statements have less than 6 words. And that's not true. Okay. So, we'll come back to that one. Statement with an odd number of words is always true. The gems are in the box with the most words. Okay. If this is all true, then a statement with an odd number of words is all. That's not true. 5, 7. So that would be true, and that would be true, but those can't both be true, so that is not true. So this is not all true, and this is not all true. So this must be all true, right? One of these is all false. That one, that's false, and that's false. This could be false and true. This must be true. Sometimes the least words is the right words. Box has gems. Ta-da! Logic. Easy logic. Oh, the trophy room's common now, that's right. Keep using the den up this. Come on. We have enough gems. I want to hit this lab. I want to get these experiments going. I want to try to get a good sun or star-based experiment. We're going to try to. Okay, we didn't get any. Didn't get any of that. How many hallways do we? A one. Get another one. I guess each time I eat an apple, I'll did something. Not important. Wasn't helpful. We really need a star-based experiment to like jump our stars up to high levels. That's our new experiment goal. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Come on. Everything's good to go. We learned last time in the wine cellar Yeah, we got a blue thing in the wine cellar. We learned that these numbers are actually 4 different numbers. They're not actually one number, which is like what you think they would be, right? It's like 1,213. Apparently, maybe it's like 1,000 and then 200 and then 10 and then 3. Maybe. I'm not sure what the difference is, but according to the blue memo, these are 4 numbers, not one number. Don't know what that means yet, but it's important, and I'm going to remember it every time I come in there, and it's going to bug me every time I go in there. I'm going to wild berry this. See what I get. Is that the throne room? I pick up the throne room from a wild berry. Costs like 5 gems. It's crazy. That's a crazy amount of value. This is not a blue room. It would not have a blue memo. Why are all the shields red? I guess this is the red throne room. Red Prince one. Can I topple the throne? Can I push it? Can I push it off? Am I usurping myself if I do that? If I throw my throne off? Guess we'll take the bull here. Okay. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're trying to eat up a room so the 8th rank is kind of nice. You know then. Alright, we're gonna blow 100 money on gambling again. Here's my free money. Here's my free. Alright. Let's spin the wheel. Give me that. I don't even know. Give me that 4 allowance would be nice. But, you know. One big once, and now they're not gonna let me do it again. They're like laughing at me. I was so good last time. I hate how it's not turning the right way. I take the dining room, but I don't. Okay, I'll take the dining room. Wasn't planning on it. I was hoping to memo it. Getting some of those split rooms is going to be hard up there. I need them to get up to them in the first place. Last time we were here, the place said I ran out of memos to read. The next 4 boxes marked by Moon contain false statements. Why does it keep doing this? What is the point? Where is it going? Oh. One of these days, those memos are going to say something important. And I'm just going to be like, I have no idea if this is true or false anymore. I did not pay nearly enough attention. I did not write down any of the things I needed to write down. I came to the treasure room. I still don't write anything down with the treasure room. I'm not very good at that. Huh. Rotate. Yep. Moon Bandit. Yep. Rewind if reroll. And silver. From here. What we got? What do we got? Not the gymnasium. Conference room had a blue note. I just don't remember what it was. Maybe I can rotate. Maybe I do take the gymnasium. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll head in there later, though. It might be time to skip up to the foundation. We already got the blue note from the mail room, right? Got the blue note from the mail room, didn't we? Where's my rooms? Mail room. Yes, only 6 of the notorious red letters are addressed to Herbert S. Sinclair, so we want to pull that out of the And I want to check this stamp while I have the magnifying glass. Okay. Cool. Now I can go in my stamp collection. I have a stamp collection because I'm rich. Rich people always have stamp collections, right? The chapel's far away. The chapel worth going back to? Wow, that chapel's far away. I think I'm just gonna leave it be. One room's not gonna make a difference. Let's go this way. Way's good. This one. Vestibule is good. From here. Planetarium, I think. That out. Okay. Running out of keys. Foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Okay. We're running out of gems. We're running out of keys and gems. Uh-oh. The vestibule is always unlocked. Get out of here. Secret passage. For the draw. Secret passage into... Alright. I'm looking at the books. Again. There's a secret passage clue in here. Okay. Maybe, can we see the 9 and the 0? Orange. Violet, drawback, press. Scarlet. Don't know what this clue is supposed to be. I want bedroom, I think. Halls of Hall. I wonder if I'm supposed to rearrange the titles of these books too. Like the Halls of Holly being something else. Or whatever. Gold Sinks being something else. Draft the sixes. I need to draft the sixes on these books too. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. The master bedroom. Or the quest chamber. Don't actually have the door open to the... I'll take the master bedroom. Plus 30 steps. Why not? Oh, it's the Red Prince. Oh, hold on. Yes, they made me change the ending as course as you... Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, see, this doesn't have the pentagon. That's a big deal. Why is there a pentagon and not a pentagon? What's the pentagon for? What does it mean? I need to know. What? Okay, what's a red pentagon? I don't know any like shapes that are red that are pentagons. I don't even know blue pentagons. Pentagons aren't normal. This is the yellow canary. Okay. Country sigil? You know, it might be. Is that Finn Is that Finn Aries the whole time? Was. It's the symbol of the country that's red. Ah, okay. That's why I get taken out. It's too political. Oh, you're right. Okay. Well, at least I'm not going too crazy. Okay. That is a good call. Okay, this canary stands for Arch Aries, which, according to an Aries court. Wait, which Aries court? Aries court, the king now lays. According to one of the scraps of paper, Aries court, king now lays. There's several Aries. There's Arenda Aries, there's Finn Aries, and there's Arch Aries. Black, red, and yellow. Black, red, and yellow. Those are the Aries. Okay. So the court's probably somewhere where all that connects, where black, red, and yellow connects, maybe? Where's the court? The sky, not underlined here. Goes to his head. Choo choo. Choo choo, motherfucker. Uh, in one of the D&D games, I think I've mentioned this before, but in one of the D&D games, the group that I was running, the group was going through like a magically warded. Oh God, it's on the bed. I didn't see this giant swimbird's on my bed. Anyways, they were going through one of the awarded magical area that brought to life their deepest fears to attack them, right? So I turned to like one of the that bird is kind of cute. It's a little swim bird. I turned to the kid that one of our players was bringing along, you know, a little like family bonding time sort of thing. And we were letting him play with. And I asked him what the scariest thing he could think of was. And he told me Thomas the Train Engine. So I had a spectral magical Thomas the Train Engine attack them and proceed to do quite a bit of damage. Terrify them into submission. It'll be fine. So now anytime I see a train, I can only ever think of that moment where he was like, yeah, Thomas the Train Engine's the scariest thing in the world. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you know what? Can't argue with facts. I only have 2 keys. I'm not going to blow them. I have to be careful with my keys now. Alright. We need... I think we're going to put the reading nook here. Or I could rotate the trophy room. Let's rotate the trophy room. Yeah. Kid is too sheltered. Let him watch Human Centipede. Oh no. Not the Human Centipede. That's a red flag, don't you know? You're a walking red flag, Will. Alright, we gotta find this hidden blue memo. I swear, I watched a YouTube video about can I survive? I guess the channel is based on whether or not they could survive in different horror movie scenarios. And this particular this one I clicked on, I guess, was about a horror movie where a drunken college party at the beach, and they bring over this giant egg they just found on the beach. They just find this giant egg, and then it hatches overnight and buries into the sand and becomes the sand monster. And it's a very bad movie, but the idea of the sand monster, anytime if you touch the sand, basically it's like the floor is lava. If you touch the sand, that monster will get a hold of you and will eat you alive then and there without hesitation. Is quite gruesome, and that was a very I didn't even watch the movie. I didn't even watch the movie, and it kept me up that night with nightmares. Oh sure, Tremors. Yeah, Tremors, but like with sand, and it's called The Sand, I think, or something like that. Tremors is like that, but actually good. Okay. I haven't seen Tremors. So, but I think the sand one stuck out to me because we used to vacation at the beach when I was young, my grandfather had like a half ownership in a beach house, so we'd get to go like once or twice, one weekend or 2 weekends a year. My grandfather had many children, so. But it was kind of like, it was almost like, it was a little bit like a second home. It's very sad that I don't get to go anymore. I do miss it. I really like that place. Had a hammock. And I remember when we went, where the heck's this blue memo? I remember most of the time I wouldn't even actually go outside. It'd just be like, we didn't get cable as a kid, but they had cable at the beach house, so when I went, I would just go and watch Nickelodeon, because I wouldn't get Nickelodeon on TV. So I'd go and watch, Real Monsters was my favorite thing to watch if I could get a hold of it. I loved Real Monsters. Where the heck is this blue memo? This is a blue room, right? Is it? Well, the planetarium had a blue memo, and it was an additional room. Isn't it? There it is. It's on the ground. Okay. There were a total of 8 gems removed from the ruby crown of Arendaris. I think I just picked them up. Okay, well. Write that down in my trophy. In my trophy room, I might have just borrowed RST. Oh, it does not look like I even have trophy room listed. Might have just borrowed the crown jewels. Whoops. But yeah, it had, the beach house had a table with like a turntable in the middle. The table is so big you could spin it. That was maybe too much fun. That was too much fun. I couldn't help it. I spun that a lot. The idea, I think, is you're supposed to put something on it and spin to pass, like the salt or whatever, but it mostly just got spun for the sake of getting spun. Is not helpful? Question mark. We need... They called those slothful Lucy's. Really? Really? I don't know. Are you Seems questionable. My Amish OC. I guess we could take the walk-in closet here. We need keys, and it's a blue room. Okay. Okay. You're on. There we go. We got some keys. Gems. Now we're looking for that blue memo. Here we go. Okay. Her ladyship Clara Epson was laid to rest on the 11th of June 1983. That is actually interesting. Did any of the safes require that information? I don't remember if any of the safes required that. Ladyship Clara Epson laid to rest on the 11th June 1983. Dude, Amish OCs in the Nexus would get wrecked so quickly. Mentally wrecked. Let's see. But to be fair, cars are bad. Let's... How do I... Still feel like... Major Nicholas Key the... I wonder if we're supposed to smash any of these or dig. One of these was the Last King. Reynolds churned butter. Ow! No, I don't think I have I? I really want a straight here. Split. Aquarium's fine. Alright, we need a blue room that turns that we haven't had before. Oh, the classroom I think we haven't. Shuns fancy things like electricity. He just shuns cars. He's on the internet. I'm on the internet. That's me. I just don't like the cars, is all. I don't think I've done the classroom. Okay, I have not. We're gonna do classroom blue memo. Gotta find it. There's only 100 places it could be hiding in here. In a desk, on a chair, under a chair. Bookshelves. He does shun the Pikachu farm because Pikachus are evil. Well, let's be honest. Blue memo. Blue memo. Nintendo's gone crazy lately. I used to have a handle. I used to like. There was this weird. Okay, so my first email. Oh, blue memo. Okay, flag colors. Oh, didn't need to. Whatever. My first email was actually on. It wasn't on Google or Yahoo or anything. It was on this weird website called jfan.com. It was j-fan.com. And I was #1 Nintendo fan at jfan.com. And I've since shed. I had to shed the email when the website just went down without warning, and I lost all my email contacts. And I had to start new emails fresh. Jario World. Is that one of those old websites that used to have emails that don't exist anymore? Because I feel your pain. Reading for nuance. Pink for bear. Orange. Cool. Things I already knew. No, I'm trying to think of what J you are a fan of. Jetroid? Chario. Look. We don't have to worry about that. Okay. Garage. I want to hit the garage here because the garage is pretty rare to think. It's pretty hard to get here. And I don't really care about how the house looks here. Oh, I can use the car keys. We need blue memo. Oh, it's in the car. Aha, the license plate on this car is an acronym? Wait, what, really? One song, right? An acronym. Acronym is the... You rearrange the letters? No, that's anagram? What's an acronym? Acronym means each letter stands for a word, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Halo, good league, good, yeah. Acronym, okay. That's, garage, license plate on this car is an acronym. Okay, so SWN. Okay. Acronym. We have SWNSNG, an acronym for I don't know. One song was the original thing. One song acronym. All right, so Sinclair, Herbert Simonson. It could be anything, right? There's so many different things that could be. It's 6 letters. It doesn't really fit into our castle thing. Because we already know some of the letters and it doesn't fit in any of those. South, west, north, south, north, go? That doesn't make any sense, does it? South, west, north, south, north, go. Southwest, north, south, north, east. Simon wants new silver necklaces. Get. Simon wants new silver necklaces gone. Okay. Well, it's an acronym. That's a thing. We need to go end in the break room, right? Faster. I don't know. Boop. Boop. Okay. So, what do we need to do now? Just collect. Are we just collecting blue memos? Because I don't know if I'm. Oh, we didn't get the drafting room. I can go to the chapel and try to get the drafting room. We might as well. We have the rolls. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Come up here. You got space for one more room. We'll try to get the drafting room. Order written, no. Redraw with that. Freezer West Wing. Sauna is an interesting one. But I don't need it. Crafting studio. Okay, we got it. Okay. We're gonna try to solve this safe. We have this little itty bitty safe. It's almost certainly the last safe we're looking for. It's got a code. This is a copy of the study, but the study code doesn't work. That would be 1208. Okay. We also have this. And I think this is the key to the code somehow. Because we gotta count the small gates to make the date somehow. But so far I have not been able to figure it out. 5335. Gotta be a date. Right. Yeah, it always ends up being four numbers as a date. And it's worth noting no 6, 7, or 9 in the safe. So 2, 3, 0, 2. Can't be 0233, right? No. Be 0323. 503. I don't want to brute force this safe, but I don't see. There's 6. No, there's no 6s. Okay. Wait, maybe it's 11. 1108. November 8th. Did I try that? 1108. 1108. Yes. Okay, the gates were on November. Yes. We did it. Ha! Ha! My genius. All right. We found the 7 red letters that we can find. Question. This red envelope is just the number 5. So we're missing number 3. So this is what we got. This was in the drafting studio. You have 1 in the gear chamber, 2 in the study, 4 circled in the boudoir, 5 in the drafting studio, 6 in the drawing room, but 6 was spelled out. 7 was in Roman numerals in the safe room. Safe room. Do you mean the study? No, safe room. What's a safe room? And then I gotta double check what the heck was in this. What's safe room? Okay. All right. What's this letter have to say? Oh, I guess I gotta read it with a magnifying glass. Or can I read it? Oh, here we go. Okay. Uncle. November 8th. In a few hours we are departing. As planned, we will be taking the old mountain way tunnels to the north. We'll go as far as we can by trolley until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have nodded in approval at. Ah, classic daddy. Nod of approval. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house. This unhallowed cavern that we have called home for the last year. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him what these lost days were all for. He's leaving. She's left a message for me in the safe house? Did I find that? Explain to him, if you can, the intersection between foolishness and doctrine. The thin wire we stood upon above the world, holding hands and throwing stones. Holding hands and throwing stones. In those days, we were guilty of everything, as always. Okay. All right. Well, I feel better about opening that safe. I don't feel as good about my mom being... Okay, so we're missing the 7th letter that the guy stole from us. And I don't know if we're ever going to get it or not, or if it's just the 7 red letters. But I guess we don't need to look for them anymore. I kind of want to... You know what? I'm going to go back down to the safe house. It's been a while since I've been there. And it wouldn't hurt to just look around for any messages I might have missed, right? Because it's always a possibility I miss something. As I missed that miniature safe many times. Walked right by it. I think I looked at it once and I was like, oh, that's cool. It's a little safe. A little itty bitty safe. Can you imagine trying to push those buttons with your big freaking cat paw hands? So hard. Why would you do this? Your little cat paws would be so... Oh no. I did misdo this. Okay. I knew there was something wrong. Okay. Rip, I need to lower the reservoir by a level. Ah, I knew I had messed that up somewhere along the line. Okay, well, we'll fix that next. We'll make that a goal. Hopefully we can get the pump room in the in the 8th rank. That'd be nice. I was hoping to get it today. Get the locker room or the pump room in the 8th. But the locker room in the 8th, we'd probably have to open up all the lockers to try to find the memo, huh? Try to find the hidden blue memo. Yo. Okay. If we're gonna do that, we're gonna need the locksmith too, huh? And all the money. We can't gamble all the money in the casino, is what I'm hearing. Which is, like, wrong on so many levels, but sometimes you have to accept sacrifices to advance the agenda. It's an impressive castle of tomorrow. Run room and 4 tomorrow. Okay. Cloak Castle Court. Court of Ares. Day 69! We made it! Dun. Okay. Give me. Yeah. Nice. What? No. What's day? Alright. What do we want over here now? Now the shrine, we still have a blessing, right? Good. Give me the metal detector. Give it to me. Give it to me. And the sledgehammer. We took the power hammer and tried to smash our way through. But the graves, but it didn't work. It was a sad day. It was sad because it didn't work. Alright. We still have the chronograph. A key card. Why does it always choose the key card when I have the moon pendant? No thank you. We're looking for the pool. Take the observatory. We need more stars. We need so many more stars. There's another constellation out there. And by dung gone it. I want it. Oh wait. Can I rotate this? I need to figure out how to align the stars. I need to figure out how to align the stars and I don't know how. $11. 1/3 of 18 is 6. 21 is 7. -10. Plus 1/3 of 20 plus 1/3 of 20 plus 1/3 of 20 plus 20, which comes out to be 10. Okay. This is weird dartboard math. The weirdest dartboard math, I swear. Let's see if there's a random item in here. I don't think there's random items in here. I was in here at 1:30, the magical hour, and it did not do anything, so I don't think the stars aligned when I wanted them to. Or how I wanted them to, anyways. We're gonna get this lab. You gotta run a good experiment. Give me a good experiment. I want stars, yes. Each time I eat an apple. We're gonna try to eat apples. Unfortunately, we've already done a boudoir. Yep. Boom. That's okay. I'm missing. Give me maximum security. Maximum security at all times. I want more security doors. Okay, we got the pool. That's good. Oh, I have a hammer. I can smash these open too. Nice. Oh, very nice. I love the rerolls. I wish I had started with like a reroll a day or something. I need some sort of permanent buff that gives me rerolls. We want the boudoir because of the apples, and the apples equal stars, and stars are the real goal. Secretly the real goal. Walk-in closet? Yes, but we're gambling. We're gambling there. Okay, I got 4 rerolls. It'll be fine. Ooh. An additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. We already observed. And I think that would, what, double our stars? Or double our coin? We got 1 coin? Maybe I'll go check it out. Let's see. We did get a straight. It is unfortunately the boiler room, which is not what I wanted. Whatever. Well, no, I need it for the pump room, right? Yeah, I need the boiler room into the pump room. I think I still need to do that again for some reason. I'm feeling it in my bones. I think I need that. Okay. Let's use the... Okay, we doubled up. And we got that. Good job. Mystical. Oh, wait. Good job. Special telescope. Personal telescope gave me a little boost. A little push. We want the pump room. And I'm willing to reroll for it? I think so. I think I am. Come on, line. This way. Good job. Yeah. Pump room. No. I think it's okay if I take... on the weight room? Half my steps? Yeah, okay. God, so many steps. The 8th angel to... Right. Connected that. Early picture. Eighth angel points to our dreams. Point to our dreams. Why not? Oh no. The angel's in your dreams. Oh, I definitely don't want these things. Let's try to get that pump room. This is not the pump room. Pump room. Passageway has vents. Good grab. Then immediately leave all that behind. Go this way. Pump room. Way back. Pump room. Aha! There we go. There we go. Let's see. We just need to lower that by 1. Why did I feel the need to power this up? Whatever. You know, number 2 goes that way. Okay. That should be good. I'll have to check that out later. So now I want the garage over here, honestly. I think we have yet to get the garage powered up by the boiler room, so I kind of want to see it happen. Require a redraw. Alright. I'm pretty sure all this is going to do is open that. Okay. That wasn't worth it at all, but whatever. I definitely did it. Did the thing. Good job, me. I guess from here we can go check out the reservoir. I don't really want to do that yet, though. Nah. Let's see. Got a bunch of keys. We're good. I think we're good. We'll just keep on drafting. Draft some nonsense. Ah, what's with the archives? No. You have to take the archives. Yo. I'm gonna take a wild berry. Yes? I'll take a wild berry. Who knows what I got? That's the commissary. Cool. What I got was, set of gems, a shovel, and a magnifying glass. Cool. Classroom. Apple, yes. Classroom for the apple. Yes. Extra star. I got a gold. I got a gold star for going to class. Oh, I'm so smart. Apple. Okay. Secret garden key. Spread a bunch of apples around, maybe. I'm lucky. Old tin can. Oh, yeah, apples. Gold star. Give me that gold star. Yeah. Justify me. I need the teacher's approval. I remember I said I was bad at geometry, but I was pretty good in geometry class to the point where the teacher had a curve, I guess, and it was based on the highest score anyone had ever gotten on any of the final exams for all the years he had taken it. I may have shaved about 6 points off of that curve. And people were so mad at me. I don't understand why, though. Silver key for mini doors. Mini door... Are there some mini door blue rooms? No. The conference room. I think I just want a regular. Oh yeah, okay. Drafting studio and coat check. We've already gotten a blue memo on, so let's try. Reading nook we have not gotten a blue memo on. Wait, let me double check. It's just the nook. It used to just be the nook. We do not have a memo there. So I'm gonna take... I also don't have one for the closet, but I feel like closet I'm gonna more likely to have. Find the blue memo in here. And then we're not gonna draft from here because it's gonna give us the library, and we've already done the library one. And so I want a better option. I'm gonna try and draft from below. These things right here still bug me. I feel like there's still something. This blue vase. This red sun. A yellow blob. This purple brown thing. Okay. Gray monolith. Yeah. Where are you, blue memo? Ah. The rook can perform a special move with another piece. Yeah, I've learned that one. Okay, thanks. The rook can perform special move with another piece. Okay. That blue memo was not helpful, but it is out of the way. So let's go back. Let's hit the chapel. Wildberry it? Save those. I don't want the freezer. Wildberry. Rotunda. Yeah. Okay. I also need to run around and see if I dropped any apples I need to eat. Facing the wrong. Key. Yeah. Okay, okay. Dig for turnips. Get some coin. Dig for turn. Maybe we'll get the dining room up here. Have we already have the dining room yet? We haven't done the dining room memo. We need a good split, so silver key would work here. Chamber of Mirrors. Oh, that's gonna be a hard memo to do. Ugh. I'm gonna try it. Well, you gotta try it. Okay. You can see if we can get to the antechamber somehow. We definitely have good options. There's a gem there. Gem there. The heck of a blue memo would be. Let's try not to. Gonna be upstairs. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a wild one. Oh, now that we have the Chamber of Mirrors, we can draft second copies. Oh, that's gonna be awful. Okay, well, maybe we can get the boudoir again. Possibly. Alright, we need a really good, like a really good split here. Well, that's all not bad at all. Yeah, those are all terrible. Oyster of Draxus is not what I was looking for. I need to get into the antechamber. Get to the button. And that would just be a guaranteed dead end. I can burn my stars to reroll, which would be terrible. I could wild berry it. I think I'm gonna burn a star. Burn another star. I'll burn another star. Come on, give me what I need. No, it's just haunting me. How far can I rewind? Oh, I can just go back, huh? But I can't get my stuff back. Gotcha. Well, this is the worst. I'm gonna wild berry it. I think I've burned enough. I think I just need to wild berry this. Don't think this works unless I go around. Alright, I'll take the Cloister Draxus. And I'm gonna go around. Right, I have enough steps. This is gonna be so hard. Yay, turn up, thank you. Anything helps at this point. So, I'm gonna push this button, look around for this blue memo. Which one did I open up? that one over there. Back by the foundation, which I think I'm gotta go back to anyways, so that's fine. Okay. The dead end room. A good one. Can't afford to redraw. I'll take the sauna. Clock tower. No, I should take the clock. Well, whatever. It's done. Okay. Route through the house, but I'm not going back through the house, unfortunately. Okay. Why did I do that? I need to go up there. Oh, I'm burning my steps. Burning my steps. Yeah, okay. Fine, we'll get the dining room right here or something. I hope. Break room is turned the correct way, so. Okay. Oh, I didn't go up and do the chamber of mirrors. Ah, so many steps. I don't know if we're gonna have the steps. 1/3 of 1 times 3. 1/3 of 1 minus 1/3 of 1 times 20 plus 1/3 of 18 is 6. And negative 10 plus. Yeah. Alright, we gotta go back up north into the chamber of mirrors again. Oh god, we're gonna run out of steps. We really need the dining room. Push this button. Uses that one. Fine. We stop. We look for the blue memo. We found it! Oh, thank god, we don't even have to go through all this. Okay. If an item would be spread into the chamber of mirrors, 4 of those items are spread instead. That's crazy! Oh, okay. Classic chamber of mirrors. You know the chamber of mirrors? Oh, chamber of mirrors. You're such a problem child. I hate that I love you. And I almost never want to take you. Blue. If an item would be spread into the chamber of mirrors, 4 those items. This game has a lot of like little secret hidden mechanics, just like this one. Like little secret mechanic. Wait, do you think there's a blue memo in all the rooms? Let's try to get to that side and see. Right, it'd be hidden next to the hat statue. It could be. See if we have the steps. Oh. We're going left, and then we need to go up. Something on the ground. Is there something special on the ground? The ground is special, I guess. Okay. You know what? Whatever. Okay. We need to go to the left. Festival will help. Nursery would have been nice. Not too late. Go down. Go down for steps. Down. Past a walk-in closet. It was walk-in closet. parlor to try to connect to the pump room, try to get the fruit spread out. I want to say parlor for up north if I can. ET gem. Salt shaker, yes. Yes, the classic extra step. A little pep from the salt. We're going with the nursery here, I think. For the steps. Drawing room, super nice. So we'll take the drawing room. I'm making bad plans. It's fine. We'll get a bedroom right here. We didn't get a bed. We got an observatory? Oh yeah, we already got the observatory. We can get it again now. We can get everything again now. Give me some good news. Oh, there's no steps here. Doubled up though. Cool. Alright, we're down to 6 steps. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we really need to play this right. Okay. Ladyship's spare room. Good. I have the sleeping mask? Okay. Take it. I'll take it. We are on this. We want a turn. We got the parlor. This is pretty much the best thing we could have gotten here. This is what we're looking for. Alright. The gems are not in the black box. The gems are in the blue box. Both these statements are false. And the statement on the white box is false. If this is true, it can't be true. If this is all false, then both these statements are... This is all, then that would be true. So this can't be all false and this can't be all true. So the top statement is false and the bottom statement must be true. Statement on the white box is false. So the gems are not in the blue box. And this is all true, so they're not in the black box, so they're in the white box. And we got an apple! Heck yeah! Gold star for me. So the gems are in the white box. I don't know why we did that. Sometimes you see boxes and you have to solve them. Alright, the question is, I have to get a blue room that gets to the Chamber of Mirrors and the antechamber at the same time. I think that requires like a weird dining room placement or something. I don't know if this is the right place. Doesn't feel like the right place. Well, none of those are good. Take the clock tower. We might take the clock tower just for the blue memo. Right, we didn't get the parlor blue memo. I gotta look around. Okay, I almost forgot. The electric eel aquarium, where the attic is also a good. Yeah, we have the ability to rewind if we don't like our options. This is definitely terrible. Rumpus room. Rumpus room might be our choice here. Got one more redraw and I'm gonna take it. Security. Doesn't really help us. Okay. I'm gonna rewind and I think I'm gonna take the rumpus room here. Get the blue memo from what's his name? The Great Alzara. Yeah. Right. Let's go into the Chamber of Mirrors and be a little sad. Okay. They do have the memos. They have 4 memos. They all in the same spots and say the same things. Thank goodness. Oh, I got the shortcut going. I'm getting the buttons pressed. Oh, we might be able to get there, huh? We have the steps for that? 1, 2, oh, I gotta go back to the parlor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No! No, we don't. Unless we head back to the vestibule and get lucky with a dining room? I guess. That's our only option there. That one. Go back up. Okay. Cool. Blue memo. Blue memo. No. We got no more Great Alzara. He's so cool though. Guess we should pick up the money so it stops beeping at us. Oh, and running shoes. Why are there running shoes in the rumpus room? I don't know much about rumpuses, apparently. I've never been on a rumpus before. I've never had a great and wild rump. Let's see. Ooh. Aha, here we go. The Great Alzara was an Eurasian soothsayer who belonged to the royal court of Ares. He was banished from the realm in the 15th year of Ajara for a prophecy that did not come to pass. Great Alzara. Oh, you. Room. You're missing out, dude. The 3 a.m. rumpus. Am I missing out, though? Am I? Real Alzara was Trojan soothsayer. Banished. Ajira. Prophecy. Did not come to pass. This is the longest memo we've ever had. It's a freaking history lesson. How many rumpuses have you been on, huh? You can't judge me. Rumpuses. Alright. Parlor. Blue memo. Blue memo. Oh, here we go. The chimps are in the white box. It just, oh no, it just told me. You can't just ask someone how many rumpuses they've been on. I just did. Am I socially unacceptable? I'm just gonna put down parlors. The answer to the logic puzzle. That's the worst blue memo. It gives you the answer to the logic puzzle. Logic puzzles have the fun. Alright, I must go to the vestibule and make steps. Must make steps with great acuity. I could just take the clock tower. Get keys for tomorrow. I'll just take the clock tower. I'm close enough to the break room. rumpus shaming. Not rumpus shaming you. I'm asking. It was not a shame. There's no shame in the rumpus, I think. There's no shame in having a great rump. Okay. Call it a day. We're gonna do one more blue memo run. What else can we do at this point? I'm a little bit Jigsaw House of Tomorrow. I admit I'm a little bit lost on what else we can do. Let me check my unsolved list. Collect constellations, right? We need constellation experiments. Get that. That. Yeah. Other than actually figuring out what some of the stuff means. Like the book cipher, I guess. Book cipher, star experiment, blue memo. Well, at least we have a focus. I just feel like grasping for tiny grains of hints at this point. Hoping something will click. So far it's just like miniature. And here's a little bit of the extra rules in the lore. I don't know if that's going to be enough for us. We might as well check down. Well, I don't have the magnifying glass. There was a message left for me in the reservoir. I think we already looked at it, though. I need to get down there with a magnifying glass, right? So if I pick up a magnifying glass, I gotta go. Start the experiment right away. Log into the network. Oh, this is the safe room. This is what I meant by the safe room. The shelter. Duh. Whoops. Should have just called it the shelter. Alright. Start an experiment. Here we go. Gain a star each time you unlock or bypass a security room, or when we spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Go with the unlock a security door. We have the key card. Now let's go with 2 gems. Drafting a room for 2 or more gems. I'll just focus on that a bit. Go a little harder on the gems. Force those crystal gems to do their work. Yeah. I need to look up what the blue memo for the foundation would have been. Because the foundation's never gonna move. And I wanna know what it would have been. If only we had gotten the stars for apples off the bat, that would have been really good. Reading nook. Classroom. Observatory. More stars. Oh yeah. There are chests. I don't have the hammer. Guess I gotta go find the hammer. Boiler room. Ah, that eats up a gem. Let's do a boudoir and get the The gem in here. We need more gems. We need gem power. I guess we gotta visit the gym more often. Ah ha 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 ha. Nya, nya. I don't want to open those yet. Okay. Well, that turned terribly. Okay. Let's see what we got to work with. They're all not great. They're not great. We're not doing great. But we're not doing so bad that we have to worry about it yet. Not yet. Alright. Oh, lab. Kind of want the lab up in the eighth row some point. And maybe I overestimated how many double gems I would be taking. What do we got here? What do we got? Tempting. Trophy room. Yeah, we'll get the. We got so many gems. Now we just need some double gem rooms. I do want to hit the trophy of speed at some point. Just run for room 46. Do a wild run. I'm trying to save the lab for ups. Garage. Get the key. Get the keys and run. Plus there's a hammer in here. No. No hammer in here? Okay. Okay. Why don't you want to give me a hammer? I promise I'll behave. I won't use it for bad things. I'm getting lost. Oh, somebody's rumpusing in here. Purple's art. Hello, yes. There was great rumpusing from the great Alzara, sort of. And then we were discussing our greatest rumps, the most rumping of rumpuses, and I guess you're not supposed to actually discuss the rumping, which I feel defeats the purpose. But you know, I was a little outvoted. Outvoted on the rumps. Have you had many great rumps? It's the plural of rumpus, rumpodes. Rumpoy? Rumpi. I'm pretty sure the plural of rumpus is rumpus, as is fitting the English language. Everybody should know this. Don't tell me you call them. No, I don't. Why would I call them? Why would I call them octopi? Why do you call them octopi is a better question. Okay. I'd love to hit the foyer. That experiment going. Not a Philistine. Oh no. In 2 dimensions it's a Rumpagon, but in 3 dimensions it's a Rumpahedron. I'd call them octopods like a professional. Y'all are wild. Octopus is correct, is it? Is it not wait. Are we talking about rumps or I thought we were talking about rumps. Now we're talking about octopi. Alright. 2. Oh, this one's 6 minus a third of 1, so 5 2/3. Rounded to the nearest ones digits will be 6. Correct if you're Greek. 13 divided by 2, 6.5, rounded to the nearest single digit, 7. Okay, 11 rounded to the nearest tens digit, 10. What? That was weird. Okay. 10 times 11 is 110. Right? 110. Rounded to the nearest hundredths, so 100, divided by 20 is 5. Okay. 10 times 14 is 140, rounded to the nearest hundredths. 100 divided by 10 should be 10. Ooh, that one was challenging. Octopuses. Yeah, so many octopuses. I had a friend who used to Ow! No! I had a friend who did a lot of snorkeling and stuff. And he met an octopus. Lost. What am I doing? Apple, I guess. And he got him like to wrap one of their tendrils around like his like arm, right, and grab it, and he was snorkeling with his kid. Look, he just because his future wife was there doesn't mean anything else was happening, okay? And he pulled the tendril off, and the octopus put another tendril on and wrapped it on. The octopus thought it was a game. He started playing a game where every time he take one off, he put a different one on. And he was starting to get in trouble because he was running out of air. He's like, oh no, the grip on this creature is a lot stronger than I thought. His future wife, the octopus. No, an actual person, not an octopus. We all know that octopi aren't people, right? We do know this, don't we? Thought we knew this. I kind of want the kennel up there, but we need the space. The boys. I don't have a shovel. Not great. Reading nook is fine here. So yeah, it's always a little fun story to know that you almost got killed by an octopus playing a game, toying with you. Ooh, redraw for gems. Is that worth eating up the spot? I don't feel like it is. We don't have any redraws right now. Yeah. Don't be octophobic. Well, nobody's octophobic. Just nobody trusts. Look, if somebody told me that an octopus could be a dad, I would say, no way. I can't believe it. I won't believe it. Oh, trash man. If only I had a shovel. I don't. I'm gonna be a completely useless treasure man. Okay. Bro, you said they weren't people. Yeah. Yeah, they are people, and they're not dads. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry that you're this upsets you. The truth hurts sometimes, I get it. And this is why I want to redraw here. Parlor's still fine. Attics. Guess I could take the attic and then go. No, I'd rather take parlor here. Alright, let's solve a logic puzzle real quick. Not that one, not that one. Okay. Blue box has 2 false statements. The box with 2 true statements has the gems. Okay. If those are both true, this has the gems, and the blue box has 2 statements. The white box has a true statement. The black box has a true statement. So these could not both be false. So, right? Because if they're both false, then one of them had to have a true statement. So at least one of these is true. The blue box has 2 false statements. It is false. Slander and calumny. Slander and calumny. I am willing to slander other members of the animal species. I don't even regret it. I don't even regret it. So this has at least one false statement. The second statement could be true or false. Okay. The black box has a false statement. That's true. The gems are not in the box with 2 false statements. Okay. That's true. And that's true. No, that's true and that's false. This could be the double false. You slander a fox. Fox would probably have this slander. Yes, I can't imagine any fox that wouldn't like the slander. Okay. So, and let's say if this is all true, then this would be true and false. And this would be all false. Doesn't Ryan hate dogs or something? I don't hate dogs. I love dogs. Every time I go through the kennel, I pet the puppy. I forgot today. I didn't have the shovel. I'm out of practice. I need to pet the puppy again. So the 2 truths are not in the box with 2 false statements. They would be in this one. If this is all true. If this is all true, that is true and false, and that would be great. If this is true and false, this would be all false. This would have to be true, true. That's not possible. So it's not on the box with 2 false statements. And it's not in the box with true statements. It's in the blue box. Pretty sure he really hates. Where did you hear this from? I'm pretty sure a fox told you this because I like dogs. I had so many. There's this cute little beagle we had growing up. He's the sweetest little. He wasn't a beagle. He was like a beagle basset hound mix, and he was it was just a weird little like miniature hot dog thing, and he was so sweet. The sweetest little dog. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but it's wrong. Looks like I'm gonna have to go to the foundation. Right? I don't see a puppy and be like, is anyone else gonna kick this and not wait for an answer? No, that's not me at all. That's not, no, I like the puppies. Why would you do that? Why would you lie? No, there's no reason to lie like that. I like, no. Oh, don't kick the puppies. Red memos and blue boxes are always true. Sure, why not? I'm gonna kick a quill. I'm gonna kick a bird. I'm about to kick a bird, a quail. Quail bird. Where's my double? I thought making cat jokes was against the rule. I guess it is kind of against the rule. You're right. We need to ban Quill, don't we? You're a rebel. Stop! Stop being a rebel. Do I want the pool? Go up to the foundation, maybe get the... Man, I'm gonna be sad we didn't get any experiment done, but... I'm gonna take the pool, maybe get the sauna and the pump room up there. Try to get some rerolls. I guess gems are rerolls for me, huh? Yeah. Alright, we're going to... Oh, there was something else. A beep. There's a little beep. I'm still not convinced that the pool thing doesn't lower. There's our spare change. Okay. We need to run... Pet the puppy, just to prove that I can and will do it. Can and will do it. And then also we need to go to the foundation via the outdoor rooms. So we're gonna stop just long enough to pet this puppy. Look at this puppy! He's cute! He's so cute and I love him! He's pretty cute. Publicity stunt? I mean, well... Wait a minute. I don't care. I don't care. Watch none of the dogs. Just one pet. It's just this one. Oh no. They have to accept my pets. They don't have a choice. I'm gonna pet these dogs. We've had so many good dogs in our life. I can't not pet the dog. Hang on. I think we're just gonna hit the 8th rank. We have like all the stuff we need. We've pulled enough enough of things. Off screen he tells dogs that their favorite shows and movies. It's not my fault if some of your favorite shows and movies are bad, okay? It's not, no. Some of your favorite shows and movies are just average at best, okay? Not even that good. I need a magnifying glass before I go back there. Wait, I don't have the magnifying glass. I don't need to go there. No! No! That's not, no! Oh, wait, I'm not committing. No, I'm not even commenting on some of that. You want to know what 6 out of 10? And it's that movie about Like, a cat and 2 dogs have to find their way home or something. Y'all doubted me, and look at what he's... I'm just saying, the whatever it was called. I remember what it... Like, I don't remember. Aha, the aquarium. We wanted the memo for that. Yeah. Maybe it's not your fault. Now you're not only trying to evade, escape responsibility, and say it's my fault? Yes! Yes, it is. Purple Zart is at fault. Once again, I don't know where this... Do we have to lower the water levels here? No, it's just here. Okay. This tank contains a red herring. Is that like... Huh. This is unconscionable. Welcome to Club for Justice. It's not... Okay, look. Your favorite movies and stuff aren't that great. I don't know what to tell you. They're average at best sometimes. Okay. Well, I don't know how literal that's going to be. I gotta pull up my list, notes. God, you don't even know what my favorite are. That's because I've learned from the past. I've learned from your other movies about... I've learned to not trust. There's no trust anymore. There's just none. I can't trust anymore. I'm incapable of it, you know. You've destroyed my ability to trust. God, he hates me. Oh, the locker room. Ooh, okay. See if we can find a blue memo that's not in the liars. I don't think you've learned enough, or you've learned the entirely wrong lessons. Yeah, it's beeping. Why is there still beeping? The tank contains... That's true. The tank contains a red herring. I'm almost certain the blue memo's in one of these locked. So we're gonna try to get the locksmith if we're able. Need to get the locksmith and buy our keys. Let's see. These aren't blue rooms. That I don't need them. I'm gonna redraw. Conference room is a good one. No, wait, we've done the no, I needed to do the sauna. I did it too early. I went too fast. Like, we learned this, right? Red memos, yeah. Okay, here we go. Red memos were created by Kirk Darren. That is in the comp. Red memos were created by Kirk Darren. Approved by the Baron and questionably served as the estate's primary security system. Cool. Great. Fantastic. Love it. I guess. Okay. Now we need... I think we want to go to the other side. Oh, okay. The coin. There, we found the coin. Okay. Should really double check for the blue memo in here. Just in case. It's not in a locker. Just in case. Okay. Okay, okay. No blue memo in there. Gotta use a key. We haven't gotten the memo for the closet. But I also want the pump room, if we're able. Or the sauna. Oh shoot, we did the ballroom and then we never got the blue memo for it. Okay. Ballroom's a scary one to take though. Imagine you pay to have a security system installed in your house and the technician shows up with a stack of red post-it notes and nothing else. That is exactly what happened. Oh my god. You're right. That's amazing. I had never thought of it that way. I don't... no, let's not do the ballroom. Sauna. Kind of want to hit the sauna because it's the pool special. Okay, we'll do the sauna here. Okay, what blue memo do you have for me in here? I might let the sleeping mask in this. That's gonna be so moist. You gonna wear a sleeping mask to bed that's moist? Yo, there's no way. There's just no way. I can't even. Why is that arrow's familiar? Saunas are commonplace in both businesses and residences in Karaka. Right. This arrow thing bugs me. Why is it... feels... And get moist with your tears. No, well, maybe. You don't enjoy a nice damp nap. No, no, I definitely don't. No, I like my naps nice and dry and not wet. Sauna. Sauna. Blue. Okay. Saunas are popular in Karaka. Also, strange arrows. Pointing at math related arrows. I saw the arrows at somewhere else too. Saw them on the bookshelf. Moist. No. I mean, moist as a word doesn't bug me as much as it does other people, but I don't want to take a moist nap. No. Yeah, we saw these arrows on, I want to say a bookshelf in when we were looking at the trophy room. What about a soggy nap? So confused as to what the arrows mean. It's clearly a hint. Gotta mean something. I'm gonna start writing down when I see those arrows. I prefer nice, dry, hot naps. No soggy necessary. Okay, we're looking for keys. We want a lot of keys. I just want to turn left if it... So, let's try over here. Try to turn left. That's right. Left. Guess that'll work. Yay. Experiment successful. The arrows indicate where to sit if you're kidding. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is not the interpretation I thought of when I was first thinking of things. I admit, none of that was even remotely the first thing I thought of. How many bedrooms are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that enough keys? Enough keys. Needs more arrows. Maybe. No, we just secret passage for yellow, right? Yeah, we secret passage for yellow to get the locksmith. Yeah. Was it over here? No, it must have been in the trophy room. I think it was in the trophy. That's a double trophy room. Aha, locksmith. I don't even care. I'm cutting off like half the world. Give me these weird keys. Okay. So what else we need to do? I think that's kind of it. I think we're probably done with this run after we find that locker room memo. I guess we could set up for next run with some tomorrow rooms or whatever. Right, experiments. We gotta do the double gems for the stars. Okay. Yeah, spend double gems, get stars, because we need the extra big constellation. Apparently, there's an extra big constellation. Open the car keys. I don't need that. I want to open for. No memo. Blue memo, where are you? Where's room? Doesn't exist. Red herring. Always the red herring. To be fair, if the aquarium has a red herring, I don't think I figured out what it was in the first place. Car keys shuts the door. I don't trust cars, man. You can't trust cars. You should walk. You should just walk to your destination. Who needs a car, right? People who require something to move for them. It's just lazy. Too lazy. I'm a secret garden key. No. Where's the memo? Car keys don't even let you drive. You're right. You're right. It's so weird. Simon's like 12. Look. Okay. So when I was let me think. 8? No. 6. Yeah, I had to be 6 because my brother was young enough to be that. Yeah. Okay, so when I was 6, I decided I wanted to find out how cars worked, right? So when my dad left the keys in the car and ran into the house, get something, I was like, what if I unbuckle my seatbelt, move over to the driver's seat, and test out this thing he likes to do? Oh, we found the blue memo. Which is pull this lever to get the car to work. And I'm like, drinking my morning coffee, and then Terminator sprinting for 2 hours to get to my job. I'm not supposed to drive. Good job, Quill. So I pulled the lever. The memo next to this is a lie. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. In my mom's car. Okay, so I pulled the lever and I put it into neutral or reverse or something, which wasn't great because we lived on a hill, or it was on a hill. So it decided, what if the car decided to roll back down into a very busy street and across that street into the ditch across, and I nearly got us both killed, and that was fine. However, it is worth noting, I am a scientist at heart. I believe repetition of the experiment is necessary for proof of how it works, right? So the next time I try it, I'm instead at the beach house. I think I mentioned earlier, we were at the beach house vacationing, and this is also at a hill, except that across the road was not a ditch, but like an actual like little river or something that you could definitely drown in if the car happened to drive back there and sink. Fortunately, that one didn't go as far because it ended up turning. The wheel ended up turning a little bit, and instead of going straight back, it drove into the neighbor's fence, the fencing that was around the different beach houses. So I I have learned at 6 years old how to not drive. Not drive. Pro tip: you're supposed to get somebody else to replicate your experiment. You're right. You're right. I should have gotten my brother to do it instead of me. Oh, what was I thinking? I can't believe. I'm so glad I watched. I didn't even tell you about the time I escaped the house to go chase horses. Because I escaped the house to go chase horses. Or the other time where people thought I had escaped the house because it was bath time, but instead I had actually hidden, like, in the place they would never find me, which was like behind the curtain in the bathroom. So they couldn't give me a bath because they couldn't find me. They were calling the police. My poor grandma was calling the police. She's like, I lost my grandchild and my daughter's gonna kill me, and I don't know what to do. She was crying. She was in tears, and I was giggling because I was escaping the bath time because I didn't want to have a bath. I'm very good at that. Hiding where they'd never look in the bath. That was basically that's exactly what I did, and it worked so well. The memo about Darren being a pseudonym is a lie, which makes so much sense. Okay. All right. I am done with that. I just need to grab the stinky little kitty. No, I take a bath every day. Take a shower every day. I'm so clean. I'm super clean. Is there a double gym big doors? Oh, it's a curve, right? Aha! That's what I'm looking for. Let's blow my money. Let's go. Wager 100. Let's go to the allowance. Come on, because there's nothing else I really need. No, I lost it. Oh, I could have used the rerolls. Plus 10 rerolls would have been nice. Oh, I lose so much money at the casino. Probably stop. I don't want any of those. I'm looking for the double gem stuff. Give me a double gem. Have a double gem? Let's get rid of the passageway. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. This way. Aha, vault. It cuts off so much, but also it does the experiment, which is the only thing I want. So there. Experiment successful. Cool. Where's the break room? Oh, you got a break room? Yes, it's on the other side of the house. Double jam. Truly, truly, truly. Nice. Nice. Okay. I didn't get a magnifying glass, so I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm not gonna go back to the... Well, that wouldn't hurt. I don't think we have time for another run. Tempting as is. We got quite a few of the memos. That's good. I need to... What? I need to solve that book cipher. I need to find the other letters, I think, for the castle thing. It's been a while since I've been here. Okay. Yeah, no, I checked that out. Plenty of the archives. Right. Smash that. Don't fully know that. I think that's like a book publisher. Hmm. Haven't gotten this online. Someday we'll get this online. I'm almost certain. Okay. We seek what's in the shade of truth. Is that the message? No, this is the message. It's now been 6 months. Maybe? I know, I can't. I'm so sad. I when I first got here, I was like, yeah, I have a rocket launcher. I got an anti-tank gun or whatever. I was like, yeah, I gotta pick this stuff up. Let's go. I'm a 12-year-old. I'll shoot something. I'll shoot something. I've driven a car. I'll shoot something. I do think I need to bring the magnifying glass here, huh? Getaway car at 136. Seek what's in the shade of truth. Shade of a tree. Truth. What's the truth? I'm planning, no regrets. Is this a message she left for me? Doesn't sound right. Okay. Those are the arrows again. Hold on. Oh, the gay arrows. Sit here. Is it? Are they just? Can't just be flavor, right? The flavorful arrows. It could be. It might be nothing. I might be getting lost over nothing. Okay. It's so many of these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like 10 different sheets of notes going on. Crazy. Many notes. I'm deep and I'm lost. So lost. This music is so poignant. Yeah, the music in this game is great. I do really love the music. I think I'm going to add some of the soundtrack to my personal playlist. I have a playlist of like favorite music, and I need to toss some of this. I read that as this music is so pregnant at first and was very confused. The music's going to give birth to emotions, Quill. Emotions. The music had quite an affair with the conductor, let me tell you. I do the music. Weird flickering trash can. Pretty sure that's a graphical error and not intentional. Okay. Here's the pipe we need to power. Okay, to the break room. Back out. Back we go. I don't know how much you know about this game, but we've got the 7 red letters. We've got blue tents. We got all the sigils done. We got the sigils done. That was good. We got... We castled. That was a big one. We found the original manuscript of A New Clue. That was well, somewhat. I don't know. We're getting places. We're getting places. Those places are trapped. I'm pretty sure Simon's gonna be here 12 years from now. Just absolutely deranged. An absolute madman. You try to talk to him, he'll just be like, puzzles. That's me. I'm gonna be stuck here. Did you open all the more AGI boxes when you cast? I did, but... Or I thought I did. It was... They weren't too hard. And it was, oh yeah. A black key is lying with the last king of 8. That's something. Patient figure reckoning great. A sullen cross as 5 stars align. We've been trying to kind of work on that. Notice the planetarium has 5 planets. The observatory has 5 planets. I don't know how to get them to align. Sullen cross. Maybe it's the constellation that's a cross? And in the sky above, a brilliant sign. In Ares' court, where the king now lays, on the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. I don't know what the time-worn phrase is, but I think the sacred hour is 1:30. Time-worn phrase. Will a youth approach with empty arms, without gifts, nor gold, nor mannered charms? Now, I did try going to the little tomb castle room with nothing in my inventory and no gems and no keys and no money. I did try that, but I think I have to do that, but somewhere else, maybe? Maybe after the stars align? But that was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more AGI boxes. If there were 8 more AGI boxes, and that's how many I got. And basically, that was our last big breakthrough, or last big reveal. And then I bought the blue tints, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get some blue memos. Maybe they'll help out. And I've discovered that the observatory has a secret constellation well above 50 somewhere. We're going to work on that too. Break room. Do I go stare at the Morajai boxes longer? I don't think it will help. Go take your break. Go. Let your mind rest. I need to solve the book cipher. I got to go before it. No, I'm about to go. No! You get out of here!
Quill Pheasant just called Reinhold a pretty kitty.
I'm not.
Who's a pretty kitty? You're a pretty kitty.
No, you're banned. Get out. You don't want it. No. Not a pretty kitty. Alright, we're gonna call it a day here. And...
Ardent Aloebex just called Reinhold a pretty kitty.
I think you got all the parts of the message.
Kitty?
Okay,
You're a pretty kitty.
Bye, Quill, I guess. Not a pretty kitty, Yellow. Okay, I do have all parts of the message. That's good to know. Architect's Hunting Lodge of Unfathomable Riches. What? 6 drafting rooms, a trophy room, the kennel, the vault, the treasure trove, and the trophy room. You get 2 trophy rooms? Or is that just how I get... okay. You get the Hunting Lodge via the trophy room, and I get Unfathomable Riches via the trophy room. Gotcha. That's wild. This is a wild house. This is a crazy house. Okay. It's not even a good one. Look at all those gaps. Yo. Okay. I can't see the other ones from here. It's a shame. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to stop. I've massaged my brain as best I can, I think. I'm gonna continue grabbing blue memos. We're gonna try to figure out the constellation, the book cipher, and what some of those notes mean. I think I don't know what those notes mean. I don't know where. I don't know. This one's hard. I'm gonna stare. In Ares Court. Where is Ares Court? Honestly, not sure how the housekeeper normally supposedly drafts all the notes. Rooms. Yeah, the housekeeper's got a horrible job. I need to look at the sky more closely. Sun crosses 5 stars aligned in the sky above brilliant sun. Maybe there's something in the clouds I've missed, which would be weird, but maybe. Sun cross. I need to double check the constellation option to see if there's a cross option. Last King of 8. Oh yeah, I need to review my history. I've got a lot to do to solve these puzzles. Okay. Alright. This one, I love this game. It keeps me up at night sometimes. I think I spent all of like 2 weekends ago, when I went to sleep, I dreamed of this game. The order you put the messages in feels slightly confusing. The order in which I got the messages were slightly confusing. I didn't know how to order them, because I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Maybe. I guess I'll reorder them, but I'm not sure if that'll help. It might. I'll double check the order again. Why not? It wouldn't hurt to take a look. Always double check your notes. I have so many. Thank you for dropping by, Purple's Art. Your company was greatly appreciated, and your fresh insight was greatly appreciated. And I'm sorry you had to deal with the other people in my chat. They are unfathomably deranged. They're utterly deranged. And you should not trust a fox. You should slander them. Slander a fox that you see. Look, they're throwing cards like it's some sort of Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. This is no Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Stop throwing cards. Hey, but before you go, hey. You're all beautiful. You're all important. If you're going through tough times, hang in there. Going through good times, cherish them. Stop. No, you and me. If you have... Thank you for watching my stream today, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye. No, you're beautiful and important. Stop. Thank you. Bye, Purple Zart. Bye, Aloe. Bye, Quill again. Have a good weekend.